Well, 9 days to go. And I'm out here this morning at my old stomping grounds at Craighead Forest, trying to squeeze in 9 miles. Just trying to get miles on legs. Legs aren't going to be ready for Camino, and I know it, but just got to do everything you can to get ready. Dana's at her real job today working, thank goodness. Somebody's out making money. Forgot to take my ibuprofen. Legs are gonna hurt after this. Anyway, this is a beautiful place. It's a 3-mile loop around a body of water. I mean, we don't have a lot of pretty scenic hiking trails around Jonesboro, Arkansas, but I'll be honest with you, I'm sick of this place. Between this year and all the time I spent out here last year getting ready for Camino, which was a lot, and then all the miles that I've run out here back in my younger, skinnier days when I was a marathon runner, which seems like a long time ago. I bet I've run 700 or 800 miles around this lake, and I'm just sick of it. But it's where I come to walk. So anyway, been thinking a lot the last 2 or 3 days about the weekend Dana and I had. Got to go to Hot Springs and we got to see the documentary, the short doc, Phil's Camino. Most pilgrims know about it. If you don't, it's the story of Phil Volker, who lives up in Washington, like a little barrier island off Washington. Phil had stage 4 cancer, and he watched a documentary that a pilgrim friend, Annie O'Neill, is in, called Walking the Camino 6 Ways to Santiago. It inspired Phil to do a lot of things, start walking. He built his own Camino in his backyard, about 0.9 kilometers, and simulated walking the Camino on that homemade trail. Walked 500 miles and imagined as he would pass certain milestones that he was actually in Spain and what it was like there. And it's this fabulous story. He sees Annie on the documentary, writes to her, says, "You're such an inspiration, come walk with me." She does it. They decide to do a documentary. In the meantime, Phil gets better. Doctor gives him a month off chemo, and he actually goes to Spain and walks the real deal. I mean, it's just a great story. And I've been thinking of the last few days so much about, I mean, why do Dana and I and so many other people, I mean, why do we love that story so much? And it's because of the message, but it's because of the people too, and how they are. I mean, people like Phil and Annie, who, I mean, these are two people who don't go around wearing a mask. They are who they are. You can tell their character pretty quickly. And this project, Phil's Camino, I mean, I talked to Annie about it, asked her a few questions, and I already knew the answers because I could tell. But I said, you know, why would you want to do something like this? I mean, it's obviously not for money, it's not for fame, whatever. And she just wants it. She just wants that documentary to get in front of people's eyes. And I love it so much because Annie and Phil's motives are so pure and without agenda. They just want people to see this. They just want people to be encouraged, and they just want people to have hope. And isn't it sad that in this crazy world we're living in right now, that message is so rare, and it's so uplifting and so refreshing when we see it. And that's why I love Phil's Camino so much. And Annie and Phil, we love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for doing that, because we love it and we love you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.